As the year slows down and comes to an end, certain pattern gets louder. This is me taking my time and noticing them. Not a new personality, just clear choices moving forward. So this is me telling you, come reset with me for 2026. Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen floor and to the very first part of this video. This video will be in sections. So for the first section, I will be setting goals and telling you the things that I want to leave behind in 2025 if I want to be the highest version of myself or to become better for myself. So there are a few things that I want to leave behind in 2025. We are not carrying the negative energy and everything into 2025 into 2026. So I will be first of all I'll be writing a few things down that I want to leave behind in 2025 and what are my goals for 2026. I think it is really important for you to set your goals and physically write them down, because trust me, when you write your goals down or write anything down or write your feelings down in a book or in a journal, it will make you feel so much better. I think there's a quote which says writing your problems down is it solves them by 99% or something like that. I don't know, I'm not remembering correctly, but it is on the line of something like that. If you're writing your problems down, it is you are solving them it is solved by 99% or something like that. It's a really great quote and I really believe in that if I write my problems down or if I write my goals down, I feel like I it's written down and it's just not up in the air. It's kind of official and I have to work on it, and it keeps me accountable as well. So I have this journal. I journal in this a lot, and for beginning it was only for manifestation. My first entry in this on 26th July of this year of 2025. I started this journal at 12:58 a.m. It was for manifestations and all, but I was not consistent with it at all. Like after July, I think there's one in September and then October and then one or two in December and then one or two in November, and then I think I've been pretty consistent in December. I don't write I don't write in my journal every single day. I don't maintain that kind of journal. I journal about every single thing that has happened. Oh my god, that's really weird. Sorry. Uh, yeah, when I was saying that I don't maintain my journal every single day, like I don't write things down that is happening in every single day in my life. When I'm sad or when I want to relieve something or have like really good ideas, I'll write down in my journal. So I was not good at maintaining my journal this year, but I want to continue it in 2026 because let me tell you something. I'm going off on a tangent, but just listen to this. That I was not feeling really great, and there were like a lot of things going on in my head at once. So I just decided to journal. I started writing things down, whatever I was feeling. I started talking. I write in my journal like I'm just talking to a camera, like I'm talking to a vlog. That is my vlog, and this is my vlog. So I just write things down like I'm talking to someone and trying to explain them what's the lore happening in my life. And 3 pages later, I had found the solution to my problem. I had convinced myself. I talked to myself that how we are going to work on this problem, and I was feeling so much better. I can't tell you, I slept like a baby after, and I read some serious things in there. I was really I was very proud of myself. I wrote such good things in here, and it was just so great. I had also written future me would be so proud while I'll be reading, looking back at this, because the current me is, yes, I was so proud of myself that I figured I solved my own problem, and all it took me was 3 journal pages, 30 minutes, and it was just a little bit of time. It was I was so happy with this. So yeah, what I was trying to say is write your goals down in a journal. So I've made a list of what are the things that I want to leave behind in 2025. I will be uploading, I'll just put a photo of it, the list somewhere on the screen so that you can see it with me as well. So there are a few things that I will be leaving behind in 2025. This is the list. I'll just put it here somewhere. You can't really see it this way. So I just wrote things down. So the first is people pleasing. Yeah, I really struggle with this problem. Okay, before I continue, just grab yourself a fun drink or make yourself something. I made myself green tea because it's really late. I think it's 1 in the morning, but it's really good. Go make yourself a fun drink. Make yourself coffee, green tea, whatever you like. Sit with me because this is gonna be a while. So good. So, yeah. The first thing I even have a pen with myself because if I think of something, I can just immediately write it down. So the first is people pleasing. I really, really need to work on this because I think I'm the biggest people pleaser I know. It is not a good habit. I really think a lot about what other people think, and that causes a lot of stress and anxiety, and it is not a good thing. It's just not good for my mental health. I know I sound really dramatic when I say this, but I do genuinely do that a lot. And that brings me to the second thing is not saying no. I'm just a really big yes person. I just cannot say no to people. I don't like saying no to people, and that's a big part of being a people pleaser. I just hate to say no to people. I feel like I'm hurting them or responsible for their feelings, while I am not. But I really feel sad when I say no to people, and a lot of my friends say that, Travi, you don't owe them anything. You have to learn to say no, and I do take on a lot on myself while I say yes to people. For example, if I have a lot of work on my plate, but still if someone asks me to do something, I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I cannot say no to them. I will be like, oh, I have a lot of things to do, and they'll be like, but could you please do that? I'll be like, okay, yeah, fine, just send my way and I'll do it. I don't know why I do that, but I really have to learn to say no, okay? Because it really took a toll on me on 2025. I think in the starting of 2025, I was really, really tired from everything. I was burnt out because I was constantly saying yes to people and all. And academically, I was really stressed as well because I was in grade 10th, and it was really difficult. It was not academically challenging, but I want to score really good, so I was like putting a lot of pressure on myself, and I was still involved in a lot of other curricular activities, and I just could not say no to other things. So it really took a toll on me, and I have learned that I should really start saying no. And the next is procrastination. it I don't think it needs an explanation, because I just gonna say this, that my friend, like one of my best friend, she had my contact number saved as professional procrastinator because I procrastinate the shit out of a task. If I have to do something, I will just think of creative ways of how I can procrastinate it instead of just trying to get it done. I'm so bad. I'm so good at procrastinating. Yeah, that's what I want to say, and I really want to work on that, because like I'll just think about the task and it's like making me overwhelmed just thinking about it, and it's creating a lot of stress inside my head, but I just won't get it done. I'll just stress about it in here, but I won't get it done. That's really bad, and I really, really want to fix that. So in 2026, we are really fixing that. Consuming less and creating more. It's the same, like I have been like, I want to create this video, like my first ever YouTube video, and a video about goals and vision board and all, a stepping into 2026 video for a really long time. I was just watching other people's video and what they were doing instead of creating mine. I had so many ideas. I procrastinated this task as well so much. I wanted to film this video like a week ago, and I just kept pushing it back, like I don't have the script, I don't have the right time, I'm not feeling it right now, I have a new pimple, and I have so much homework, oh, I want to watch this movie today, I just can't do it. I procrastinated it so much, and I just kept consuming of what other people were doing, and I did not create. So I could have done this a really long time ago, but better late than never. But I do want to seriously start consuming less and creating more, and for that reason I have limited my scrolling. Like, I have a time limit on Instagram. I do not go on Instagram for more than 30 minutes in a day. I've just made that I won't scroll too much on Instagram, because that's what happened. I just consume so much and then I start comparing my content to other people, and it's not good to do that. I should not compare my day 1 to someone's day 200. And that's why I just want to stop consuming and start creating. This, if you are someone who also wants to start creating, this is your sign. Stop consuming and start creating. Seriously, just don't look at other people's content, just create what you want to do. Okay, so the next is stop waiting for the right time. As I said, I waited for the right time to go and film this video. I really, seriously, I was like, no, today is not the right day and I'm not feeling it and I want to watch a movie, and no, it does not feel right, because I was not doing it because I had a pimple. I was not doing it because the lighting sucked. I want to do it in the daytime because the lighting is nice, but here I am still doing it at night. So I'm just need to stop waiting for the right time. The right time never comes. So in 2025, in 2026, sorry, we are not waiting for the right time. The next is comparing myself to others, as I explained that earlier. Then we have negative thinking, lowering my standards, letting other people walk all over me. I think I'm just gonna read it out so you just understand, because explaining this is taking a long time and the video is gonna be really long then. Okay. Then there's negative thinking, lowering my standards. Please, girls, never, not just girls, even guys, never lower your standards for anyone. Okay. Letting people walk all over me. We are not doing that in 2026. Not waiting for love from other people and filling my own cup. I read this somewhere and I really want to talk about it. Is like, you fill your own cup and you let other people's love make it your cup overflow, and you let other people's input, what? You fill your own cup, and when other people's are contributing to it, it only overflows. And I really love that idea. So I really want to fill my own cup, because I think I look for validation from other people. Even though I know something is good, I just ask a bajillion different people, do you think it's good, do you think it's good, do you think I did good? And I think I should really stop doing that. My self validation should matter to me more than other people's validation. So that's why I've written that, not waiting for love from other people and filling my own cup. Then being afraid of change, thinking of what other people think of me. Seriously, it's high time that I stop doing that, because that has not brought me any good. It's not contributing to me at all. In fact, it's just disrupting my mental health. Then there's overthinking. We really need to work on that. Ignoring text, yeah, this is also a really big problem of mine. And I heard Steph, she's my favorite YouTuber, Steph Bohr, I hope I'm not butchering her last name. I have seen her talk about this a lot. She also suffers from this, she ignores text and pushes it back. I think it's because it's because I'm a procrastinator, and I wait for the correct moment to answer the text. I will think about it, and it's just creating anxiety in my head that no, I have to answer the text, I have to answer this, and I'm gonna completely forget about it, and that makes me more guilty that I could have answered that text earlier and I don't. So yeah, I should really get better at that. I just think I should think of a perfect response to come up, to you know I should have a perfect response or an answer to respond to this text, and it's not the case. It's seriously not. So I think I should really focus on that, because a lot of people feel ignored in my life. One of my friends, she's like, Shravi, you're so bad at calling me, you're so bad at responding to texts, you barely are online. I'm like, that's a good thing, but she's like, you are not communicative at all. And I know it's because I think I enjoy my own company and I like to stay alone a lot, but I really want to improve that. I don't want to disconnect from people, so I don't want to ignore text, and I also want text, and I really also want to get better at calling people, because I'm not that good. I'm not good at all. My friend, she's constantly on me. She's like, can you just call me once? I call you. She calls me I think every week or twice in a week, and I never call her. So she's like, can you just call me? Once, it would make me really happy if you call me. I'm like, yeah, sure, I would work on that. But I have her as a reminder for me to work on this thing. And then the last three are trying to be perfect, if you're saying we are leaving nonchalant people in 2025, seriously, because I'm not nonchalant and I don't like nonchalant people. So, bye bye. And then having a bigger ego. I am a 5 foot person, and I think my ego is 20 feet tall, and we don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to be an egoistic person, and I think I'm not that. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not a big. I don't have like a big ego, but sometimes I get rage baited a lot. Like you can rage bait me very easily. And so I want to fix that. I think, is that an ego problem? I don't know. I think it is, but I don't know. I don't want to get rage baited by people very easily. So that's why I wrote that I should not have a bigger ego. I just should let things go sometimes. So that is the things that I want to leave behind in 2025. I think it's really important to make this list because you cannot move on if you don't know what you want to leave behind and what you're not carrying forward. So I think it's really important to have a list of what you're leaving behind and what you want to carry in 2026, and what are the things that that you want to focus in 2026. So, and then I have my 2026 resolutions, like what I want to focus on. This is the exciting part. I want to post content consistently. I really want to work on this. It's a really big one for me because I have like so many ideas, and I just fall behind on like if you look at my notes app, it is filled with like crazy good ideas of content, and like people would really enjoy that kind of content. But there's procrastination, and there's this thing in me that just wants to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. So I really want to be good at consistently filming and posting it, and just not waiting for the right moment and not wanting it to be perfect, and creating more. As I said, I want to consume less and create more, responding to text as soon as I see them, so that I don't ignore them or procrastinate replying to text. Traveling more. I love traveling and I want to do more of it. um, Posting whatever I want without thinking about it or what others will think about it. It's a really big one for me. And I've also written, the real ones won't cringe, and if they cringe, they are not the real one. I think that would really help me. This line would really help me to post more consistently and post whatever I want to post. And then there is journaling more consistently, because seriously, journaling brings me such a great joy. And I only journal when there's something bad going on in my life, like not particularly bad, but when something is bothering me. But I also want to journal like the nice happy parts of my life, because whenever I open my journal, I be like, oh my god, I was so depressed. I was so dramatic about being depressed. Oh, sorry. You are a little off centered. Yep. So I want to journal the more happy parts of my life, and the things that really make me feel good as well, just not the depressing part. I think I have written down a lot of lyrics from TDPD. That is a really depressing album, and I've written down like a lot of lyrics from TDPD. And Black Dog, that song has got so many honorable mentions in my journal. Okay, moving on. The next is scrolling. I don't want to scroll mindlessly. No, no. That's my resolution, that I don't want to scroll mindlessly. And improving my vocabulary, reading more. I love reading. I think it's my favorite hobby, and I just really enjoy reading. It's like an escapism, and it is connected to improving my vocabulary. I think my vocabulary is a little restrictive because English is not my first language. So I want to improve my vocab. I'm really fascinated, by people who have rich and really great vocabulary. And also try to do this thing where I not to use filler words for around a minute, and I failed miserably at it. So yeah, I don't want to use more filler words and express myself in a better way with rich vocabulary. And I really want to read more. It's like the best escape. Reading is such a beautiful thing, so I want to do that more. And then I want to volunteer more. For my 16th birthday, I volunteered for a beach cleanup, and I went with my two of my best friends, and it was literally the best thing I did. It was so beautiful because I love beaches, and it made me so happy. There were so many other people, so I want to do that more. I want to visit the mandir more often. I feel like sometimes my schedule gets so busy that I don't have time for anything. That's what I said. I don't respond to texts. I don't call people, and I also really disconnect religiously a lot. But visiting mandir brings me such a peace at heart. I don't know, the vibrations and everything is so good, but I just put it off. I don't know why. So I should really get good at visiting the mandir more. And yeah, that's it. Those are everything that I've written, but I want to add a few more. I want to inculcate discipline in me. Yes, I really lack discipline. I feel I rely heavily on motivation to get things done. I That's why I scroll on Pinterest so much. Like, I have Pinterest boards for motivation. I have this board for academic validation, and it's like a lot of academic motivation. So I rely on motivation a lot, and I don't have like disciplinary habits in me, and that's the biggest thing that I want to work on this year. I want to inculcate discipline in me. I feel like I will grind consistently, and then I'll just burn out so much that I will take a break, and that break will be so long that I just don't want to get back. I just don't have a middle ground. I know it's not good, and I should really find that middle ground. So I just wanna try to inculcate discipline in me so that this does not happen. I also want to be more fluent in French. I just started learning French this year. I took it in my college. We had option between other languages and French, so I chose French because I am really fascinated by that language. So I really want to become fluent in French next year because I want to visit Paris. Paris has been like a dream city of mine to visit. I feel like winter in Paris would be so beautiful, but it would be freezing cold. So I really want to go to Paris, and I really want to learn French. I French is a beautiful language, but I'm not good at it at all. I learned like Duolingo level French during 2025 summer. I started learning French on Duolingo. It is a great app, by the way. I learned a lot of things, and then when college started, like my 11th grade started, um, I it like when you study French in school, it is more about like grammar and phrasing and all that. And I don't know, French became so much more difficult all of a sudden. Like, I only remember the phrases that I learned from Duolingo. Like, what were the phrases that I learned? Yeah, bonjour, comment ça va très bien. And I know a few more, like, ça va bien, ça va mal. I know all those phrases, and I do know, how to communicate in formal ways and informal ways. But I want to become more fluent in French. That's what I want to say. And yeah, those are all the things that I have written down for my resolution. I hope it gave you a little bit of idea of what you should write down and how you should structure them. And I think on the next page of my journal, I will write actionable steps to how I can achieve this. Like, if I want to post more consistently, I will write what are the things that I should do. I should plan out content and schedule it. Like, yeah, I will schedule it in my day. After my lunch, I have like, after I think I do lunch at around 1:30, I have a lot of time during lunchtime, and the sunlight is great, so I should film during that time. And I just watch movies at night, so I should edit at night so that I can post it on the next day. So I'm good at posting, so this is how I will be able to achieve this goal. So I think I would write down actionable steps of how I really want to achieve this goal. And I think I should also create a vision board journal. I saw one girl on Instagram, she had created a vision board journal. I forgot her name. I think her name was Sydney, but I don't remember. Please, I should have saved that video. Why do I do that? But yeah, there was this girl on Instagram. She had created a vision board journal, and it really inspired me. But I don't think I can put that work in. I'm not creative at all. So I really loved her video. If you're like a creative person, and I feel like you should really maintain a vision board journal. So what she did was, basically the concept was, you basically have written all your resolutions down and what is on your vision board. So you basically journal what you achieved, or small milestones about it, or manifest a few of your things from your vision board. So you manifest your vision board basically, and you also write down the things that you achieve. So you are attracting all those things, and I think it's a really beautiful idea. If you are really creative and nice artsy person, you should also maintain a vision board journal. I think I will try to do it, but I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with it, so I'm just being realistic, and I'll just write everything down in this book, I guess. That this book is really great. It's really good for beginning. And I think in the next part of the video, I'll talk about my vision board, because I'm really, really excited to make a vision board, and I've been blabbering for around 25 minutes. So I think I'll just cut this off right here, and in the next part, we'll talk about vision board and all. Bye. Welcome to phase 2 of this video. In this phase, I will be making vision boards and telling you basically how to make vision boards that actually work. Because trust me, I have made so many vision boards. I've been making vision boards, I think, since I was 10, and now I'm 16, almost 17. So I know I have been making vision boards for like 7 years, and I know the things that actually work. And you cannot convince me otherwise, because I know vision boards work, and I know manifesting the shit out of something works, because I've seen it happen for myself. And so I'll be sharing my secrets and everything that I know about making vision boards and all. Because let me just show you my last year. I don't know if I should show this to you, but I will show you. This is my last year's vision board. This was gifted to me by my sister's friend, and I'm really grateful for this. Thank you. I made a really big vision board last year. It was like, I made it on a cardboard. I printed out all the pictures and then stuck them in the cardboard. It is ugly, okay? It is really ugly. I have it somewhere, but I don't remember. And then my sister's friend gave this one like a compressed version, with like his little twist in it, and he framed this one for me. So I'm so grateful that I'll be using this frame again, and I'll put my vision board in here. I don't think I'll do the big cardboard thing this year, because it took me such a long time. It took me like 3 days to do that, so I don't think I'll be doing that this year. I will just make the vision board on my laptop, as I usually do on Canva. I'll just download all the pictures from Pinterest, and then assemble them on Canva how I like it, and I'll print it out and I'll frame it in here. Okay, so let me tell you how this is gonna work. But I want to talk about this vision board for a second. Like, there's so many things on the vision board that like came to life and that have come true, and I'm so happy for that. Like, okay, first for a second, look at this one. Look at this picture. Can you look at it's that picture of different languages? It says Dutch, Portuguese, Italian, Spanish, French, English. It's like all the languages. And this year I started learning French, as I said in the first half of the video, that I started learning French, and I'm studying it in my school as well. It was so unexpected for me that I will be able to study French in my school, but I'm so grateful that I did. And it was really, I just knew that I wanted to study French, and that's why I started doing Duolingo. But now that I can actually study it in school and all, I'm so grateful for that. And there is also a lot of things in here. There are like a lot of hobbies pictures. Like, I'm a really big hobbies person, so I think I really spent time with a lot of my hobbies this year, and I'm so proud of myself for that. Like, I love doing my hobbies. It brings what it brings a great joy to me. Like, there's a lot of books and reading and cooking and dancing, and I did a lot of reading this year. I love reading. I think I'll be posting reading vlogs, or like all the books that I've read till now. It's not many, but like, I want to do reading vlogs on YouTube. As you can see, there's also a YouTube like filming and influencing thing here, and like a YouTube oh my god, you can't see. Can you no, you can't. Wait, let me point it out to you. There's also a YouTube plaque. You know the 1 million YouTube plaque. It's there. I like wanted to start YouTube for a really long time. Since I was 7 or 8. I remember watching slime videos on YouTube and I was like, that is my calling. That is what I want to do. I just want to be a professional slime maker and make YouTube videos about it. I loved it so dang much that I did make a slime video. I did put it on the internet, but 2 days later I took it off because there were like no views, and my sister was like, you're just gonna look back at this and it's gonna be embarrassing. And it was embarrassing 3 days later. So I was like, I could do so much better. The perfectionist in me was, I can do so much better. Then I discarded the slime idea and I started making chocolate videos on the internet. Like I made chocolate. I just melted chocolate, put it in a mold, and that's what I call making chocolate. And then I put that video on the internet. I took it down a week later, but I just love YouTube and I want to do like YouTube for such a long time, because talking in front of the camera and having a community really brings me joy. And I think YouTube will keep me accountable for a lot of things. Like, I'm really good, as I said, I'm really good at planning and shit, but executing wise, that's where you lose me. So I think YouTube will also keep me accountable for it, and I just really want to have a community, a space, and connect with all the like-minded people. So that's why I'm starting YouTube. Okay, that went on a completely different tangent. Let's get back on track and talking about vision boards. So I have my laptop here, as you can see, and I'll just be here sitting on my laptop for around 30 minutes, downloading all of the pictures from Pinterest. Okay, what I want to do, people just start aimlessly scrolling on Pinterest and like looking up vision boards, or like looking up a specific thing and then just to start downloading those pictures and then sticking it to their vision board. That is not how your vision boards are going to work. Seriously, just trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. That is not how your vision boards are going to work. What you have to do is, you have to first of all make a list of what are the things you want on your vision board. I already have mine. From my goals, I'll pull out a few things that I want on my vision board. So first of all, make that list. That list is really going to help you so you don't forget what you want on your vision board. Make the goddamn list. So after making that list, I search that thing on Pinterest. Like, if I want, as I said, be more fluent in French, that was one of my goal. So I'll just type learning French, and then I'll download pictures which, like, it does not have any face, but like it's actually someone learning French, or like a few of the words are written in French, or I'll just print out a grammar topic of French and then I put it on my vision board. So that means, like, I know that grammar topic. I'm thinking that my future self knows all this shit. That is how I'm envisioning it. So that's how I'll do it. I won't put any specific people's picture on my vision board. That's it. Don't put any faces on your vision board, like people you don't know. And make sure that you put things that are actually working. Like, don't put the end result. There is one mistake. Like, I won't put, if I like want to reach 100k on YouTube, I won't put the plaque of 100k or like 100k. I will put me every single day filming, me editing. I mean, not me, but pictures of like people editing or filming, like being consistent with it. I will put that, and I really will put the word consistency in all caps, bold, on my vision board, because that is what I really need to be. I need to really be consistent with all the things that I do. I should not leave things in the middle and up in the air like I usually do. So that's how I'm gonna do, and I think I'll show you the final result, maybe, because I believe in jinx, and I don't want to jinx what's coming my way. I'm not going to show you, but really I'm telling this to you. Do not show everyone what you want. Just don't even show them the process. Just show them the results. Just wow them with your results, okay? Don't show them what you want. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. Nazar is so real, guys. So just don't show anyone what you want or the process that you are doing. Just wow them with your outcomes. That's it. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop talking and start doing some actual work, because I'm really behind. So I'll watch Steph's video on a split screen while I do this and scroll through Pinterest and find my pictures. Hi guys, it's been a long time since I last talked to you. I think it's been 2 or 3 days. I finally made my vision board and framed it. She's beautiful. She's really pretty. She's gorgeous. Here is she in all her glory. I can't wait to, start actually working on my vision board. I'm going to end this video here. I still have one more phase to complete this reset series or thing, but I will make another video for that because this video is already 45 minutes long. So I don't want to make it more long. I will post part 2 next week, Wednesday. So wait for part 2, and I love phase 3. I think you will also love phase 3. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. Make sure you subscribe, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, and comment what are your goals and your resolutions, and if this video was helpful to you in any ways, please do leave a comment. And yeah, stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.